that over there is New Jersey. So we're now, if you can look there, that is the bridge that goes across the end of the bay, and the Statue of Liberty is, oops, somewhere around there. There she is, sitting on an island in the middle of the bay. In fact, she's sort of more in front of New Jersey than she is in front of New York, but there we are. Perhaps you can see better now the what we call Freedom Tower, but they don't actually call it that. They call it the One World Observatory. And that's what I want to talk about, because that's basically where I've spent a lot of time and money this today. The queue wasn't that bad. I mean, it must have been about half an hour, and you have to queue to get tickets in a very different place to where you queue to go in, which is a little bit of a do, because there are more ways of getting to the entrance than just via the ticket. So I went to the entrance and was told no, I needed a ticket. So I then had to be directed to the ticket place, queue for the tickets, come back to the entrance. Anyway, the staff, and there's a lot of them, are fantastic. They really are. They are fantastic. I don't know if you can see any of this because it's the afternoon and the sun is setting right in front of New Jersey. How strange is that? But it doesn't set in the right place. Or does it? Oh no, it does, because that's south, isn't it? Yes. I'm still thinking of this as being north-south, and this is east-west here. That is north-south. Anyway, so you go in underneath in the foundations of the building, and it's a bit strange because, to be totally honest, the price is quite extortionate. Wasn't quite sure when I first went in, and they have a little bit of, talking about the bedrock and stuff like that, how good it was going to be. It had all the hallmarks of not such a good place. Then you get to the lift and that's where it starts getting good. As you go up the lift, obviously it's not a glass elevator, but there is some very good digital effects, and as you go up in the elevator, it takes you on a timeline. So you start with New York as it was, and as the further up you go, the closer to modern day time you get, and of course the larger the buildings get. So the buildings are growing around you as you go up. It's very good, very good. And equally there's quite a nice show on the way down. When you're at the top, you start in a little theatre where they give you a few minutes speech, and it's funny because you're facing a wall with cardboard cutouts of what looked like the American skyline, and right at the very end the whole wall lifts to show the city behind momentarily, and then it shuts, and then you sort of walk through to the observation area, which is on 2 levels. The top is where the eateries are, and the one below is sort of where you can get up close to the glass. And no, I don't like heights, but I was fine with it. So I would recommend it to even if people have vertigo. It was a lot less frightening than going up the place in Rome. Is it the Vittoria? In a real glass elevator. Where you have to stand on the platform above the drop, waiting for the elevator on the way back down. Nowhere near as scary as that, but probably 3 or 4 or 5 times the height. They said it was the largest in the Western Hemisphere. Never heard of a Western Hemisphere before, but I assume that basically means the North and South American continents for a start. So there we are. This is a nice spot. This is a nice spot.